Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Versatile. Welcome back to another Gran Turismo 7 video. But today, it is not about Gran Turismo 7. It has come to my attention that Gran Turismo Sport is shutting down in 2024. Unfortunately. I think Gran Turismo Sport was kind of to fill the gap between Gran Turismo 6 and Gran Turismo 7. Because Gran Turismo, Polyphony could have easily pulled like a GTA or something, just waited about 10, 11 years to release the next game. But I believe Gran Turismo Sport sort of filled that gap. And it came out around my birthday too, 17th of October in the US and the 18th in the UK. So yeah, that was like my birthday right there. And I think I got on my birthday or I got it in, no, I got it in December because that's when it was still the money glitch that was going on with the Mazda MX-5 and the Group 1 cars around the Nürburgring. Pretty much earned 100K in like a relatively short time. Anyone who still remembers that glitch, comment down below. But man, Gran Turismo Sport, I have to admit, it was a pretty decent game. It was pretty good. Of course, it was a lot more detailed than Gran Turismo 6 because I think they was just trying to start from the ground up. It did release without a campaign, but for me, I got it in December, so I didn't get it off launch. But they said that it did release without a campaign. When I got it, there was a campaign there, sort of. But yeah, they had to add it in, like, update. And an update. And I have to admit, Gran Turismo Sports campaign is still better than Gran Turismo 7. I know Gran Turismo 7 has some of that classic stuff. But when it comes to the GT mode, Gran Turismo Sport has it over these stupid ass menu books. And I'm going to keep saying that until the end of time. Menu books, probably the worst style of campaign ever. But now that we got that out the way, Gran Turismo Sport are actually as well laid kind of the foundation for Gran Turismo 7, in which Gran Turismo 7 improved off of, or pretty much just copy and pasted most of the cars. If you guys want to get that out the way, but Gran Turismo Sport did evolve into a better game, so on and so forth. Although there wasn't time lapse, it did introduce rain and stuff like that. Or at least the new system. Although the time of day was pretty much static. Compared to Gran Turismo 7, which is now dynamic. But Gran Turismo Sport, I view as a really decent game. Although some people don't consider it as a main series because it doesn't have that number right there. But Gran Turismo Sport, I believe, was a good placeholder for the next Gran Turismo. And this is probably why Gran Turismo 7 released on the PS4 as well. It's because people didn't really consider this a main game. This was more multiplayer focused. But now that Gran Turismo 7 is still multiplayer focused, I don't think that we're getting a good campaign anytime soon. Unless we can only hold out for Gran Turismo 8. I'm trying not to dog on Gran Turismo 7 while I'm making this video. But I did play a lot of GT Sport, as well as the Lewis Hamilton time trial, in which that was a hard time trial, I have to admit. I don't know what they gave Lewis, but like he must have had like 100 hours. He must have put 100 hours into that. Because he did like a lot of those times. Astonishing. I think I only got 1 or 2 gold, and that was Lake Maggiore and Dragon Trail. Never got a diamond time. Also, Gran Turismo Sports prices. It kind of mirrors GT7 or GT7 mirrors Sport, except for the whole legendary cars dealership and all the used cars. I think I was perfect with the used cars. Legendary cars don't even need to exist, to be honest. Because most of them were in used cars, but I digress. But the prices in Gran Turismo Sport were a bit more game sensitive, or at least a bit more time sensitive than now. I'm not saying time sensitive, but it was more time aware. Like, not everyone has to grind out 100 or at least 20 million credits for a McLaren F1. We can get it for just 1 million on Gran Turismo Sport. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Uh, Gran Turismo Sport did have some. It had a lot of implications on Gran Turismo 7, but it's a game that I will hold partially near and dear to my heart. I always loved the Gran Turismo series, at least up until this game. I'm not gonna lie, I still love Gran Turismo. I'm not gonna lie like that, but Gran Turismo Sport definitely has its place. It was pretty much the prerequisite for GT7. People call this GT Sport 2, which it pretty much kind of is, but backscaled a little bit. But before I just start rambling off and off again, I'm gonna end the video here. Gran Turismo Sport did have a decent life cycle until Gran Turismo 7. Most players dropped on. Most players just hopped on GT7. There were a few things that maybe could have done better in Gran Turismo Sport, like dynamic time and weather. But at the end of the day, you can't say that Gran Turismo Sport didn't have its influence on Gran Turismo 7. And COVID as well. COVID did have influence on a lot of these video games. But that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna be rolling out more of these challenge videos. So yeah, stay tuned for those.